Well, you watch. And I'm Suzanne Runyon. I'm so excited. One of my favorite guys in the whole wide world, Lamar Scott, is joining me tonight, and we are going to be launching not just a nice, not just an interesting, not just a beautiful bracelet, but a magnificent piece of artwork. What Colleen has done, and we want to say hello to her. She is a little under the weather tonight, so Lamar and I have jumped in to take over for just a couple of hours, as she has produced a beautiful bracelet. It is one of the hottest designs going on today. We all love our bangles, we love to layer. That look has never been more popular than ever. And then what she did, because she's so exquisite at picking gemstones, is she picked some of the most exotic and rare gemstones in the world to create our today's special. Now, as a jewelry host here at HSN, and I also did it at QVC for many years, I've seen lots and lots of jewelry. I've never seen anything that matches the quality of the stones, the quality of the construction, and more importantly, the price. This is what is amazing. It is all precious metal, so sterling silver. She's got a beautiful closure that is absolutely easy to take this on and off, and yet very secure. And then she gave you 4 amazing choices. Now, Mark, if you do me a favor, I want you to go in super, super, super tight if you can, and I will attempt to hold my hand still. First off, we have Kingman turquoise. Yes, that's the real deal. If turquoise could grow up to be a really beautiful turquoise, it is a Kingman. It's either a Sleeping Beauty or Kingman. Kingman's one of the most precious, one of the most desirable turquoise in the world. That is your first option. The second option is called our multi-tourmaline. How gorgeous is that? Colleen did a multi-tourmaline a couple of months ago, and it completely sold out in a completely different version of a jewelry piece. And she decided to come back with this very popular multi-tourmaline and do it in our bracelet. Now, the next one, and you know what, guys, we're gonna have to fiddle with the lighting a little bit on this. I'll try to figure out how we can get this absolutely to show off the fire, but I have rarely seen opals that have this much color change and fire than you're looking at. Very expensive opals, which are fabulous. And then she even went a step further and did tourmaline, but she picked some of the most saturated tourmaline that she has ever seen in her life to do the tourmaline version. All you have to decide is, what size do you need tonight? We have small that's gonna fit a 6 1/4 inch. We have medium that's 6 3/4 of an inch, and then we have large, which is 7 1/2 inches. And it's so exciting and it's so beautiful to note we have 5 flex pays on all jewelry today. It's $28 to get some of the rarest stones you've ever seen in your life, home and on your wrist, and gleaming and gorgeous. Now, we'll mention we do have matching earrings in both the 1 inch size and the 1 1/4 inch hoop, and we have all the choices in those as well. But now we're gonna get Lamar Scott, who is not only a certified GIA specialist, but he is a stylist and a jewelry phenomenon in his own right. Hello, darling.
Thank you so much. What an introduction. Oh my goodness. And hey, if you haven't met me before, that is quite the intro. Thank you very much. I am a jewelry aficionado.
You are indeed. All right, so I know I had a lot to say in that beginning, but let's break this down. First and foremost, Lamar, Jesus, geez, when I first saw this, sorry about that, guys, I literally did a mouth open moment where I went.
Well, no, I just did the exact same thing, hand on heart. I looked at the price. I know what the estimated retail price is. I know what the HSN price is. And then I saw the Today Special price and my mouth dropped open, because if you know gemstones, look at the sheer gem presence here. But also, I want you to think about how incredibly rare, precious, special, colorful, unique each and every single one of these gemstones are. And I quickly want to say, because I want to gush over each and every single one of them. I just want to like pour my heart out over each and every one of them. But if you were born in the month of October, we have got both of your birthstones here for you tonight. We have got opal and we have got the tourmaline. Both of these are your birthstones for the month of October. If you were born in the month of December, we've got both of your birthstones here tonight in turquoise and tanzanite. So this is definitely the time to shop.
And if you were born in July or any other month, I was born in July, I don't care, they're all gorgeous.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a March baby. I mean, I can think of 4 options that I want. Exactly. Okay, so can we get into it? I mean, yes. First and foremost, I just want to say, not to be dramatic, but this is historic, because this is the first bangle bracelet Today Special from the Colleen Lopez collection.
ever.
Ever.
Yep.
So if you know Colleen Lopez, if you shop Colleen Lopez, and I sure hope that you do, and you know the quality and the prestige of the gemstones, understand that this is the first bangle bracelet today special that you're getting. But let's walk through the options. So on the screen, you can see tanzanite. The saturation, Suzanne, of this tanzanite is unmatched. This is deeper, this is richer, this is more intense than so much of the tanzanite that we have seen before. And we all know what's happening in the wonderful world of tanzanite. We all know what's happening. The gemstones are getting harder and harder and harder to find. And maybe you say, hey, I've heard that before. I heard that tanzanite is becoming more and more rare. It's getting more and more depleted. But why is it still on my screen? What you see here is from a parcel that was likely picked months and months and months ago. What you can get on the market today doesn't look anything like that. The saturation, the vividity, the color, it's luscious, it's beautiful. Again, if you're a December baby, the tanzanite is all yours.
Well, I'm gonna be quite frank with you too, and I've been blessed to do a lot of jewelry shows over many, many years and spanning 2 different networks. We've had a little tanzanite ring. These are all 6x4s, no matter what you're looking at. We've had a tanzanite ring that had 1 maybe big stone and a couple little bloppers beside it, easily over $139. When you look at this and you see all the gemstones start on one side of the bracelet and go all the way across the front, they're all extremely large gemstones. This truly is remarkable, and all precious metal. It's 100% precious metal. This isn't costume, it's not fashion jewelry, it's not fake stuff, it's not coated and then there's some weird junk inside it. This is all sterling silver, and you have all these beautiful, exotic, very unusual stones that are highly collectible and highly hard to come by in a 1-day price for a very limited amount of time. Now, I do want to show you just very quickly the matching earrings. So if you do want to go for the whole thing, we have 2 different sizes. We've got the 1 1/4 inch, and we have the 1-inch hoop. Has the same really unique closure on it that we're going to talk about in just a second, and I have them in every option. Now, what I find very interesting, though, is we have a little special something here done in the rose gold finish too, which is beautiful. So again, we'll get to those in more in depth, but if you guys love that Kingman turquoise, look at how gorgeous these Kingman hoops are. And I'll show you the smaller pair here too. So if you want to get the matching hoops to go with it, you can go ahead and order those. I have a lot less hoops than I do, of course, of the main feature. But Lamar, you know, it was really funny. Even when I was getting ready for the show, I was checking quantity. And across the board, we don't have a ton.
No, we don't. But I mean, I want that to paint a picture for you of how rare, precious, exotic, and special these gemstones are, that we don't have a ton of them. For example, let's talk about this multicolor tourmaline. This is one of the biggest trends in the jewelry industry right now. A lot of people refer to it as summer jewelry, rainbow jewelry. It is so hot because when you come into the summer, speaking of hot, it is sweltering outside.
It was 100 degrees at 7 p.m. tonight.
I burst into flames this morning. I don't even know how I'm here right now, to be honest. But it's so hot and on trend for the summer, that multicolored tourmaline. It will go with everything because it has all the colors of the rainbow. In fact, when it was first discovered, multicolored tourmaline, they thought that this gemstone had passed by a rainbow, which is how it absorbed its color, because you have every color under the sun. And if you are very patriotic, let me just say, multicolored tourmaline is the gemstone of America. Literally, it's a gemstone of the entire nation. So for example, the Kingman turquoise that you're holding, that is the gemstone for the state of Arizona. But multicolored tourmaline is the gemstone for the United States of America all together. So it's very, very pretty. It's gonna go with everything. It has those rainbow hues that you're gonna love during the sweltering hot summer.
Well, you know what I love about it too is we transition to all those fall colors, like think cinnamon,
oh,
think
that's
rust,
right,
think all those beautiful rich colors. So you can see you have this really beautiful, beautiful burnt orange color. You've got the great deep, deep red. Look at that gorgeous green. You've got the lighter pink, which is pretty, and you've got the white. So you've got such a pretty rainbow that really will morph morph as we go from season to season. So while, yes, it will look beautiful with beautiful taupes and whites and things like that right now, think when you go into all those fall, richer tones, it's gonna work beautifully in those darker holiday colors that are so beautiful. Now, let me give you an update. You all are loving the Kingman turquoise. I got it, I understand. I have done a lot of shows with Jay and everybody else. We featured a lot of turquoise. I want you to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stones going across the front of that beautiful bangle. That is all Kingman. Now, you and I both know you could get a ring that has a single little stone that size on it, and you with some sterling silver and spend over $139. That's easy for Kingman turquoise.
True.
Or you get the entire bracelet. Now, something else that I love, Colleen had done this clasp on an earring, and you who follow Colleen and you love her jewelry, you guys raved about it. You could not stop talking about how awesome the clasp was on the earring. So what she did to elevate this and make it very easy to take on and off is now she has that same locking clasp here. And look what happens. You press down, it opens up beautifully. When you go to close it, you're gonna feel this great little snap. There it is, that's the snap, and it's now locked into place. So you don't have to ask anybody for help. You don't have to have an extra tool or an extra set of hands to put this bracelet on. You literally can take it on and off by yourself. And that, Lamar, was not only what Colleen does so well, she listens to you guys, and she said, oh, wait a minute, let's transfer this onto the bracelet and make it as easy as it is to keep the hoops on.
How can we make it better for you? How can we make it more comfortable for you? How can we make it easier for you? That's the beauty of this bracelet, is that it's not only incredibly easy to get on and off, but it's more secure. When you make any investment in jewelry, whether it's custom jewelry or otherwise, you want to ensure that it's not going anywhere. And then when we're talking about precious gemstones, of course you want to make sure that it's not going to fall off of the wrist. By the way, I really want to go through the sizing here, because I think that a lot of people probably want to know, like, what size do I get? And there's not a dramatic difference in the number of inches between sizes. You could probably go for any one of these, but can we walk through that?
Sure, I can do it again, it's no problem. The small is fitting a 6 1/4, the medium is 6 3/4, and the large is 7 1/4. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. Mark, who I think is my director right now, I am believing it. Mark's like, you are so not gonna hold still. I literally, I must have been Italian in a past life. I will talk with my hands all the time.
Talk with your hands.
Oh, I always do. But I'm gonna hold really still. And if you got Angela and everybody, tell me when we nail this perfectly, because we need to have a giant opal moment. Again, I've seen a million opals. Lamar, you've seen a million opals.
Absolutely.
Most of them are cloudy, ugly, and boring.
But can I tell you, even without focus, even without finding the perfect shot, even under these lights, these opals are performing. They're showing opalescence. That is the #1 quality characteristic that we look for in our opals. That basically means, can you see the colors of the rainbow? I see green, I see pink, I see red, I see blue. Yeah.
Look at the orange.
The orange. And you know, pinks and reds are one of the most rare colors to see in an opal. So the fact that you can see them here, imagine when you get it home. Imagine when it hits your doorstep and you open that box, the satisfaction, the majesty of seeing something so kaleidoscopic, so cosmic. It's oftentimes referred to as galactic because of all of the beautiful, vivid, luscious colors. These opals are unmatched.
Stunning.
They're stunning.
They're so stunning, I'm telling you too. And if you're an October baby and someone goes, oh, I'm gonna give you opals, and they're like, no, please don't, because they've seen all the bad, or they've got the bad opals that are really cloudy and have no fire in them. Trust me, they will flip if you get them this as a birthday gift for them. All right, now we gotta give a little Tanzanite love, because Tanzanite has now jumped into the lead on this race of which bracelet are you going to get before it's sold out, all right? And I'm gonna start giving you some sizing updates here in just a minute, because please remember, these are so special and they're so very different. than anything we've ever done on the air. And again, I have been blessed, Lamar, you know that I've been doing this job for a very long time, over 2 different networks. I have never seen stone presence, colors, richness, saturation like these. And this is a perfect example. And Colleen spent a lot of time. She wanted to get a very saturated tanzanite. Tanzanite, I find, is one of the most collectible exotic stones out there. You fall in love with that purpley blue haze, or that hue of it, that sparkle that only tanzanite has. It's found in one place in the entire world. It's usually wildly expensive. I mean, crazy expensive. And these are massively big stones. They're not little seed beads or specks that you can barely see. They're substantial, 6 by 4 millimeters per stone in this beautiful oval cut in a more saturated tanzanite than Colleen has ever done before. Look at that, even look at it from the side. Look at how you can see that vivid color from a side view.
Well, honestly, I was just looking at my sample over here, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can see the purples, I can see the flashes of pinks, I can see the deep inky blues. Remember, because this is a gemstone that from different angles you see different colors. So as you wear it, and as it moves, and as it bends and wraps around your wrist, you're gonna say, oh my goodness, did I just see magenta? Did I just see cobalt blue? Did I just see lavender purple? Absolutely, and your eyes do not deceive you. That is the wonder and majesty of this gemstone tanzanite.
And you said this earlier, when you get it at home, it's so much better. I mean, I think our crew is doing a phenomenal job at shooting these, but they're so much richer, there's so much more fire, there's so much more sparkle. Like, you can tell my head's about to explode. Well, you burned up earlier. I'm about to burn up right now.
Spontaneous combustion.
We'll both just disappear, right? But guys, I'm not kidding you. You were right, Lamar. When you open the box, first off, you'll be so excited because the HSN box arrives. The bags arrive. The box, the bag, however it comes to you, right? And then you go, it's here, it's here. And then you're gonna cut open the packaging. Then you're gonna pull out the box itself. Then you're gonna open it up. And if your mouth doesn't drop all the way to the ground, and you have a little bit of drool coming out, I will be shocked. Please send it back. I'm gonna tell you, when you get this at home, in person, it is probably at least 5 times better than we're able to pull off on the air. At least that much better.
Well, I always say studio lights are very, very good at making us as hosts look very, very good, but not always great at making the jewelry look good, because it tends to wash them out. But even under the harsh, intense, bright white studio lights, you can see how vivid and luscious these colors are.
Amazing.
In that multicolored tourmaline, this is such a rare gemstone. And I mean, Colleen introduced this a few months ago, and I remember it just went flying. And maybe it was because everyone was shopping for the summer. Summer is still upon us. Get that multicolored tourmaline, that beautiful rainbow hue, and enjoy all of those fun, fresh, vivid colors during the summer months. Where else can you find a bangle bracelet that has that cornucopia of colors?
And you get it for such a good price. Like, I love our flex pay tonight. In fact, all day today for 24 hours, all of our jewelry has 5 flex pays. Let me explain it. You have a major credit card, you can use flex pay. It's very easy. You spend $28 to get a bracelet that becomes an heirloom piece in your closet. Your daughters are gonna try to fight for it when you're dead. The granddaughters are gonna want it too. This is one of those pieces that you put on your wrist and you just can't help just admiring it and loving it. Now, I have 2 updates for you. So Angela, give me that again if you will. Okay, in the multi-tourmaline in small. You ready for this one?
Oh, tell me.
You're gonna die.
I'm not sure I'm ready, but tell me.
There's 150 left in the small for the rest of the entire day.
Wow.
We're at airing number 1 right now, okay? Airing number 1, 150 left. Now, give me I think you said there was another one that was limited. Oh, geez, oh, Pete, the turquoise. Remember, this is Kingman turquoise. This is what all turquoise would like to grow up to be someday.
Yes.
The Kingman turquoise, I have 225 left in the small for the rest of the day. So here's my best advice. I love doing midnight, and I was very honored to sit in for Colleen. She's hard. This is hard shoes to fill. But I was really pleased that I got to do this show tonight, because It is the epitome of what she looks for in jewelry, and it's why she has such an incredible, huge reputation. She makes beautiful jewelry. She makes beautiful decisions on what to bring you. She doesn't want to disappoint, and she always goes that next level to make sure you're thrilled with what you're getting. This is one of those pieces. It's an opportunity that is as rare as Haley's Comet. I'm telling you, I have done this forever. I have never seen us do a bracelet offer with this variety, these large of stones, this choice ability, and this kind of quality ever. Now, Lamar, let's take it to another level because you really thought through this. Even the prongs have been specially made for these pieces.
Yes.
Now let's talk about that too, because that's very important.
Yes. Well, also, I was just going to say, so you took the words, you plucked them right out of my brain. Each and every single one of these is actually in genuine sterling silver with a rhodium plate. So if you have a white gold ring, and look at how beautiful that is on the wrist when you flip it around, even the underside. Look at the polish of that. It looks like platinum. It looks like white gold. This is genuine stamped 0.925 sterling silver, and then it has a rhodium finish. Rhodium is part of the platinum family, the most luxurious, the most expensive, let me say that again, the most expensive precious metal of all time. All white gold is rhodium finish to give it that extra shine and polish. Each and every single one of these is going to have that. But to your point, is these prongs, each one of them is nestling, is housing perfectly that 6x4 millimeter oval, by the way, because I know that you love oval at home. I know, and especially in colored gemstones, I know that you love oval-shaped gemstones. So each one of those prongs is housing that beautiful 6x4 millimeter oval-shaped precious gemstone.
And also what she did, which is so clever, is she rounded the prongs so they don't catch on your sweaters.
Exactly.
I thought, girl, that is Colleen Lopez in a encapsulated. She's like, oh, it's got to be beautiful. It's got to be the best of the best. I'm only going to do exotic stones. I'm going to make it a wow deal. Dang it, we're going to give a good price. Then she says, but it better not catch my mittens and my sweaters.
But you know what she always says when we host jewelry shows together, Colleen always says, I have to make sure that it's Colleen proof, because she wants to make sure that if she's rough on her jewelry or if it snags into something, that it's not going to compromise either her clothes or the jewelry. And so this is Colleen proof through and through. The closure is secure.
I love
the gemstones are rare and exotic. I'm obsessed with this closure.
Well, and what's so nice is you guys have seen me. I can literally pop this off with one hand.
That's right.
And watch, you put it back on. Literally, you don't need two hands. You don't have to ask for assistance. It just, and you'll hear it snap in. And that baby's on there. It's very secure.
Yes.
Now, here's another thing. Bangles is a great look. I love layering. You know what I hate about bangles is they roll around on your wrist too much. It really honestly drives me crazy. Notice this is an oval. Why did she do an oval? Because she wants all the stones to stay on the upper part of your arm as opposed to rotating down below. That is a smart, brilliant design right there, because it won't spin when you're wearing it on your wrist. And that's another important, very significant, by the way, design element that she included in her bracelet. All right, guys, we have to wrap it up. Here we go. If you want the turquoise or the tanzanite, okay? If you want either one of those in small, which again is 6 1/4, medium 6 3/4, and your large is 7 1/4, these two are well under 200 each. I think one of them is even less than that. I can't remember.
The December birthstones again, don't forget.
The multi only has 130 left in small. Okay, now remember, Lamar and I have one more airing of this next hour. So because I love midnight so much, I always say, because Lamar will be here all day, this is not going to be here all day at this point.
Absolutely not.
You're not going to have all the options. And this show repeats itself like 20,000 times all night. So trust me, these will be really limited by the time Lamar goes live again in the morning. All right, so let's give a little love to these gorgeous earrings. Wow, look at this.
I love these.
Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. All right, so of course we have to have earrings. We love that, and they're going to go match back to our today's special. But these are very unique because there's a little bit of variations on them. So if we go down here to the very end, here at this end, you have two different sizes to choose from. You have the 1 1/4 inch or the 1 inch. So we've got two different options. Then let's go through all the color options because it's a little bit different than our today's special.
Yes, a little bit.
We'll start on that end.
Okay.
We got our opals.
So we've got white opals. So I'm very excited about these because I remember when the inside outside hoop first came on the market, I was like, these are so genius. But the inside gemstones are different than the outside gemstones.
Look, it's opal and the multi-tourmaline.
And multi-tourmaline on the inside.
How magical is that?
Magical.
I love that. So
I
there
love
it is.
this.
That's in the large size. Then we have the smaller size down below. So you've got your two options. All right, now this is interesting because this is finished in rose gold.
Yes, it is. And it's the only pair that we have that is finished in the rose gold. And I love this because, are you kidding me? How rare and precious. So we have the pink tourmaline on the outside, pink opal.
That's cool.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah.
Look at that. And if I turn him sideways, look at that, finished in that soft, beautiful rose gold. I love it.
Are you
All right,
kidding
now,
me?
turquoise lovers, heads up on this one. It's a combination of turquoise and London blue topaz.
London blue topaz, the most expensive, the most hard to find, but also the most loved variety of topaz in the world. Swiss blue topaz is fine. It's beautiful. I love it, but there's something so special about London blue topaz. And then you have it combined here with that incredible quality of turquoise. It's just like so cool and aquatic.
You know what's neat about all these? She took a beautiful exotic transparent stone and paired it to an opaque stone.
Correct.
And there's some kind of tough and tender combo. Oh, let me show the last one though, just real quick,
Yin and
sorry.
yang.
We have the tanzanite, and that's combined with white opal. So the tanzanite's on the front and the white opal's gonna be on the inside of the hoop. So here's the scoop. If you want either size, that's brand new to go along with it. We're talking right around $89 and $129. By the way, that 1.5 inch, that's a beautiful size earring, right? It's what I have on, and it's got lots of gemstones, but compare those earrings to our today's special value.
I know.
Like, think about it, that's $129 for those,
Right.
and our bracelet's $139. Tons more silver, lots more stone on that.
Absolutely. Gem presence is phenomenal on the Today Special.
Okay, guys, so now we're gonna talk about the tennis necklace. I have to tell you, the tennis necklace is one, I play a ton of tennis, and my girlfriends have them in diamonds. God bless them, they have a lot more money than I do. But I have been yearning for them forever and ever and ever, and I love Colleen's interpretation of it. I truly love it. You have your choice here of two. We've already sold out of one of the options. We have your classic white opal, again, with all that fire, that's what I'm wearing, and then check this out. This is blue opal. This comes at 18 inches with a 2-inch extender. Tonight, we're $200 off. And Angela, what did I have left in what? I have two
Okay.
left in blue.
Overwhelming.
And there's 30 in the white. Yes. Oh, there's a ton of these.
Yeah, lots of them. Well, I mean, it makes sense because opals are so hard to find with this level of play of color. I mean, again,
It's
when you get that
incredible.
combination of colors in an opal and in a necklace this gorgeous, this exceptional, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find it anywhere else.
Hey guys, also stick with me because we have diamonds coming up later on.
Yes, we do.
And they're on sale, which is even better. So we'll get to that in just a bit. Also, I know a lot of you are still on the line for our today's special. Lamar and I are both as excited as you are about it too. I get it. And please be patient. If you can, the easiest way is to do automated ordering or open your phone, open your camera, and see that little scan code down there. Literally, you'll get taken right to the product we're on, so you won't miss out. If you want the small in the tanzanite and the turquoise, the small, those are almost completely sold out. So those will be either gone or way limited by 1 a.m.
You know what I think it is? It's the birthstones. Everyone's buying their birthstones,
Good
the
idea.
December birthstones.
Well, I just love Kingman turquoise.
It's
and I love
gorgeous.
tanzanite, so I'm a big turquoise girl.
Same.
I had a turquoise moment. I was wearing turquoise the other day on the air, all turquoise. I'm totally into turquoise.
And you looked fantastic.
Oh yeah, we were on together, weren't we?
Yeah.
We did, the bracelets.
That's right.
Right, wasn't that it? Okay.
That's right.
So now we're gonna go in a completely different direction. I think this is what's so much fun about what Colleen does. And in fact, I'm missing the labradorite. If you guys
Yeah,
could grab
I
that
was
for
just
me.
taking a little fuzz off of
there's-
it for you.
Thank you. I was like, here, I'll give you, you know what I'll do? I will give you this one. You
Well,
have a
thank
play.
you.
All right, guys, look at this ring. Talk about va-va-voom.
Va,
You know what this
va,
reminds
voom.
me of is if you went to a really cool museum.
Yes.
And they had an exquisite jewelry collection in the museum gift shop.
Yes.
That's what this reminds me of.
It's really true because jewelry is not just a fashion accessory. Jewelry is art. And with the labradorite, one of my favorite gemstones.
Why is that one of your favorites?
All time. Because I always say I like gemstones that do tricks. And labradorite does a trick. Labradorite has a visual effect known as labradorescence. And so there's this beautiful shimmer in labradorite that you can see on your screen. And speaking of museum and art, I would say that every single piece of labradorite is like a piece of artwork because it's completely unique. But make no mistake, you cannot go wrong with any of the rings that you see on your screen. They're all so incredibly rare, precious, special, and artistic. In the middle there, so we have the labradorite at the top. In the middle, we have ruby fuchsite, and then we have the chrysocolla. And that is one of the most special gemstones. It's likened to turquoise very often, amazonite very often, because it does have that turquoise color, but it's one of the most rare forms of chalcedony. So if you're a true gem collector, let me just say that. If you're a true gem collector, a gem connoisseur, you want to get your hands on something that no one else has, no one else has heard of, that chrysocolla is the rarest form of chalcedony. And so it is definitely highly, highly collectible.
Okay, so this is all sterling silver and it's gold on the top. And I always say, as long as it's all precious metal, who cares? If it was solid gold, it would be thousands of dollars, right?
Right.
So you're getting the gold on the top, that's what everybody sees, and she uses obviously a lot of mils of gold in all of her pieces. So you're seeing gold. What's down below is not gonna be a base metal or some kind of funky metal. It's actually sterling silver. And for this ring, because of the heft of it, you can tell they used a lot of metal to make it. Now, what I'm fascinated by is this beautiful design.
Ooh, I just got chills.
I know, it's so cool. This twisted band, it almost looks like if you're in Italy and you see those really thick vines, or in Napa, and you see the thick vines in the wineries.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about that. But I went to Sonoma last year and I visited many vineyards, and it's so true. There's this sensual and sinuous swirling of the vines,
and it's so cool.
It's so the word that continues to come to mind is artistic. This is truly an incredibly artistic ring, and I love the profile of it. I love the shank, that negative space. I love that gold work. Actually, it's ribbed. It's edged, so it has texture. I mean, it really does check every box. It's got the carat weight. Look at how sizable this is. Talk about a cocktail ring, right?
That's a ring. Like, that's a bring it ring.
That is a bring it ring.
And we're on sale. And again, don't forget about the 5 flex. All right, so it is lovely because we just have so many folks joining us tonight. Kenya and Victoria are both here. Kenya, are we showing? Oh, Victoria. We'll show. Kenya, I'm going to ask you, what do you love about this?
I love that it's in a gold setting. I love the colors. It's so fun. I mean, I can wear it any time of the year. It's extremely comfortable for the size. And yeah, it's a fun ring.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's like va va boom. And Victoria, of the 4 today's specials, what's your favorite?
Of the today's special?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the turquoise.
I know, isn't it gorgeous?
Because I'm like a blue-green type of person, so the turquoise is really, I guess, unique to have the turquoise in a bangle bracelet like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's very true, actually, because usually if you see turquoise, like if we're doing Jay's show, you see him in a more traditional design. So to have it in kind of this really bangly fun piece, yeah, you're right. That is a great point. All right, thanks, girls. We'll keep checking in with them.
Absolutely.
They're the best. I love them.
I just, it's so much fun to like substitute and get all these people chatting with us. I'm like, yay.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a good time. Okay, so here we go. If you want this ring, it's 5 through 12 and it's on sale. If you're like me, like typically in this kind of heat, I don't wear my big rings, but once it gets less than 100 degrees, I just bring it. I love big rings, I do. Lamar, I love big jewelry, I love big rings.
I do too.
I don't really wear a lot of little petite into the pieces.
But you know what? I want my jewelry to show up. I want my jewelry to make a statement. I want my jewelry to get me noticed. And I want my jewelry to say something about who I am. And when you have a big, bold statement ring like this, that's exactly what you're getting. But also, you have the precious nature of each one of these incredibly, incredibly rare gemstones. And I want to talk about that ruby fuchsite at the top of your screen for a moment, because that also comes in what we called emerald fuchsite, which is exclusively green. So the ruby fuchsite material actually has these gorgeous traces of these raspberry tones. And these like ruby colors. And so it really almost looks like an emerald and a ruby came together, swirled together, and created just like a gorgeous piece of, what's the word for this? Artwork.
Art, we love it. Okay, I have to give you guys an update. If you were on the line, can I get the tennis necklaces? This is, I'm telling you, it is the Vogue Voguey look, right? If you were on the line for the tennis necklaces, just so you'll know, the blue opal, which is as bright and brilliant as I've ever seen. Unfortunately, this is now sold out. Okay,
Oh, man.
so I know that one's gone. If you want to get this is the opal one that I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing the fire, or it's not fire opal, but you know why I call it a fire opal? Because it has that much brilliance in it.
It does.
It almost looks like a fire opal. But if you're gonna pick up the opal, I have a couple dozen left. So that one's almost sold out as well. And by the way, just so you'll know, because we didn't spend much time on it, it starts back here with opals all the way around. The only thing it does not covered with opals is the extender on the back.
That is a lot of gemstone.
Unbelievable amount. And again, just want to give a heads up, the blue unfortunately is now sold out. All right, there we go. All right, now one other thing I want to mention while we wrap up on this ring is, guess what are back in stock? Hawk and I have these and love these. It is their anti-tarnish set of 3 jewelry boxes. It'll be coming up. I think we're doing this next hour. It's a set of 3. I have oh, it's the end of this hour. This is the very best way to store all your jewelry. I love them. I have them. I have tons of rings in mine. They're just phenomenal. And it's a pack of 3. And we have a whole bunch of colored choices for you. So finally, Lamar, these are back.
I love these. And I mean, everyone else loves them too. Colleen actually promised me one. She's not here tonight, but she promised me one. So I have not forgotten.
You don't have one yet?
I don't.
Oh my gosh, they're fantastic.
All my jewelry's in like little Ziploc baggies. It's terrible with like tarnish resistant sleeves.
Like little, oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
But we got to upgrade you
Get
here.
a box.
I'll just let you steal one. Here, Colleen, I'm just giving him one. He's a great guy. There, you can take that one. No, they're going to get mad at me. They count all the stuff at the end of the night.
Bet.
I don't know why. It's just expensive jewelry stuff. Why would they care? Yeah. What's a couple pieces?
Get rid of a couple.
Hey, guys, don't forget about hsn.com. Right now, we have free shipping on all of our electronics, which is really fun. And I'd love you to check it out if you will. We've got a lot more coming up. As a matter of fact, I will be back Tuesday night. We have my HSN Gets Crafty with me. It's a Facebook, YouTube Live show on Tuesday nights. I'll tell you more about that a little later. And Lamar and I have more jewelry.
That's right.
I do it right, I'm hot as heat. My start a fire like sugar, sugar, sugar. Nothing sweeter than me. Here I come. It feels so good to be me. I'm a superstar. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar.
Mark your calendar because this Saturday is something special. How special? Super special with 24 today's specials from your favorite brands. Tune in this super special Saturday only on HSN. Be the first to shop fresh for fall finds, all on sale all week long. It's Fall First Dibs Week. We're bringing the brand new with a special event every day. Monday, show your team spirit with officially licensed everything. Plus, all you need to make big game day amazing. Tuesday, get crafty with all new finds from organization and tools to Halloween and holiday theme bundles and more. Wednesday and Thursday, fill your fall closet with 48 hours of the season's hottest head-to-toe style finds and beauty essentials. Friday, spice up your home with 24 hours of the latest cozy and designer decor, kitchen must-haves, and food faves. Fall First Dibs Week truly has it all for fall. All week starting August 21st.
You're watching HSN. I'm Suzanne Runyon. You're like, wait a minute, but it's Colleen's show. Lamar and I are hanging out with the girls. We got everybody here. Why? Colleen is a little under the weather, so we wish her the very best. And I have the great privilege and honor to sit in with Lamar. He's been so kind to come in today, so we hope her the very best. And I'm so glad you guys are hanging out. Clearly, you're loving our today's special. If you haven't seen it, we will do another look at about in 30 minutes. And guys, again, we have the opal, which is magnificent. We have saturated tanzanite. We have Kingman turquoise, and we have your multi-tourmaline. Now, if you want the smalls in both of these, we believe the smalls will sell out next airing. So if you want the turquoise or the tanzanite, you might want to get it now because I don't think they'll last through next hour. Just want to give you a little heads up on that. Okay, so now we have a brand new launch tonight, which is a whole story of Pretty in Pink.
Can I just say, before you say anything else?
Yes.
I love these. So they might be my pick of the hour, and I just want you to lean in and look. Some things are just simply beautiful. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Gorgeous, elegant, beautiful, and it's a pink moment. Well, we know it's a big Barbie moment, so
Yeah, oh,
had
that's
to do some
right.
pink. But this is, you know what this looks like to me? Either you would see estate jewelry like this, or you'd go to a beautiful, exclusive fine jewelry store, a boutique, and they would have something that almost looks like one of a kind.
Correct. Correct. You know, I watch a lot of jewelry shopping, and because I kind of want to see like what else is going on, what the trends are in the jewelry industry. No one, hear me, no one is doing this. I've never seen this. It's obviously brand new here at HSN, but I dare say that it's brand new to the jewelry industry. Look at the sparkle on your screen. First of all,
crazy?
you know, sometimes there's something called a star filter. So when you're watching at home, there's a jewelry channel that might put a filter on their jewelry so that it gets really, really like electric and sparkly. There's no filter here. We said this earlier. The lights make us look really great as hosts. The lights don't always make the jewelry look good. But look at how it sparkles, it dazzles, it scintillates. And these aren't even diamonds. Can we walk through the rare exotic gemstones, the cornucopia of gemstones
It's
in
so
these?
cool. Yeah, let's do it. You ready?
Ready.
So we have 3 pieces. We have the ring in 5 through 12. The necklace is 18-inch with a 2-inch extender. We have the earrings that are 1 inch, and the earrings are really quite exquisite. I asked Mark, my director, to really go in tight because the use of the shapes of the stones is magnificent.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so art deco meets vintage meets Victorian era because it has this floral quality to it. All of these gorgeous blush tones. You know, pink is one of the #1 most purchased colored gemstones for someone's wife because they say when you give them jewelry, that's the color their cheeks turn. Is that rosy pink. They begin to blush. So gemstones like pink diamonds, gemstones like what you see on your screen, garnets, pink opal. And I think there are 2 different types of garnet here, right? I know there's ruby in here as well. There's rhodolite garnet, which is one of my favorite.
There's morganite.
There's morganite. Are you kidding
We have
me?
morganite, ruby, garnet, amethyst, rhodolite, and white zircon.
I mean,
Wait, and I'll tell you what the carat weight, just on the
Please.
rhodolite carat weight, just the rhodolite carat weight.
Just the rhodolite garnet.
Is 1.57 carats. So it's over 1.5 carats of just that.
that is a ton. That's a huge gemstone
Do you know the
presence.
amethyst in the baguettes is 70 points? That's almost a carat.
This
it's almost
is
3/4 of a
truly
carat.
a gemstone collector's. Like I said, it's gorgeous. So whether your birthstone is here, whether you're a gemstone collector is irrelevant. But I want you to think, you've got garnet, which is the January birthstone. You've got amethyst, which is the February birthstone. You've got ruby, which is the July birthstone. You've got morganite, which is proclaimed to be one of the most feminine gemstones of all time. And it's all wrapped up together in that zircon, which...
You know what? I gotta be honest with you. Look at this ring. And guys, the ring is $169. Like, for all of those gemstones, I mean, that's just carat after carat after carat. And isn't it
Yes.
gorgeous? It's so elegant. It's so elevated. This is really, it looks like it should be in a Sotheby's auction. Like
It does.
truly has that rarefied, highly collectible jewelry look, like it was custom made for you. Like if you went to a really high-end jeweler and said, I want something that's so unique and so different, I don't want anybody else to have a look like this, this is what they would make for you. And they would take the stones and do baguettes and ovals and rounds and all these really fancy shapes, and then they put them together in a confetti of happiness.
Oh, I
now,
love that.
Isn't that fun? Okay, so just a little note. This is rose gold. Okay, everything's sterling silver, and then this is finished in beautiful rose gold, as is the necklace, and I love it. They left an open work in the center of the oval shape. And then I do want to give a little love to the earrings. Isn't this cool? I love it.
Yes, I love
when the
this
earrings are
shape.
shaped like this.
They're so unusual, they're so unique. And again, all of these gemstones combined together is something you don't see very often. So if you really value something collectible, I mean, these are the pieces.
Doesn't it look like
get the
an
full
heirloom
suite.
piece?
It does. And you know, and you said it's like, it feels bespoke. It is. It was. Colleen made it just for you.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, right? All right, so if you want something no one else is going to have in your neighborhood, yeah, this is your choice for sure. Okay, guys, I want to tell you about our HSN card. It's a great way to shop. I think what makes the card so unique is you get a lot of special offers that we just normally don't do for regular customers. And if you'd like to check out all the details, you can see that on hsn.com. All right, I'm going to show you guys this just very quickly. We're just going to give it a teeny little presentation, just so you know it's in here. This is an entire gemstone inlay collection. Inlay is incredibly difficult to do. Looks like we have malachite, rhodonite, and turquoise colored magnesite, and your choices are going to be these really wide, cool hoop earrings, or we have the rings themselves. In the ring, we have sizes 5 through 10, and the hoops come in a little over an inch. What do you like best about this, briefly?
I love how big and bold they are, and I love that inlay, which is so difficult, like you said, to accomplish, which is usually in a cuff or a bracelet or a bangle, is now available in an earring. They're very, very special.
They are very special.
Yes.
And I think it's really a very, it's funny, it's a very retro look, but it's so modern and updated today.
Yes, and you know, two things can be true at the same time, and that is absolutely the case here. I just love how vivid and bold the colors are. You know, they're not muted. They're definitely going to get you noticed, girlfriend.
And there's white zircon, by the way. And I do want to explain, when we say zircon, a lot of people say, oh, that's zirconia, which is basically man-made diamonds, right?
But no.
Yeah, zircon's the closest things to real diamonds. We use them because they're a lot less expensive, but they give you the sparkle and the look of diamonds. No one will ever know you're wearing zircon. They'll all think it's diamonds. All right, so we're going to wrap up on that. And now, dun, 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 I would love you to see Colleen's page on hsn.com. There are hundreds and hundreds of magnificent jewelry pieces that you can choose from. Please remember, all day today, we have 5 flex on all of our jewelry for 24 hours. That's it. You can definitely take advantage of it and check out her beautiful collection on our website. Okay, Lamar, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Well, not only has everybody else been waiting on these, Lamar's been waiting on these. Lamar, I think you should probably just get your own set, for gosh sakes. He has his in little zippy bags, his jewelry, which I'm sure is extensive and beautiful. He's got him in little zippy bags. I say, let's elevate that.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the story. These are finally back, right? Yay, finally. It's a 3-piece. You're actually getting 3 pieces. These are my favorite jewelry boxes of all times. I have them and I love them. And yes, I have a ton of jewelry because I've been doing this for a very long time. Just back in stock. It looks like we only have 3 colors tonight, which is black, the set of black, which is actually the color I have at home.
Oh.
The middle color we have, this one, I think is officially called beige.
I love this color.
I do too. It's very rich, like very elegant.
It does, yeah.
And then look at this beautiful, you know what this turquoise color looks like? Yeah, the store we all know that starts with a T, it's that blue.
Yeah,
so we
that's
got
true.
the turquoise. Now, Lamar, here's what I'm gonna do. Why don't you work with the taupe and let's break down all 3 and how they're different.
Okay, absolutely. Oh, I love this so much. So I always say having an extensive jewelry collection, having fine jewelry means absolutely nothing if you don't have a great place to house it. Right? You've got to take care of your jewelry. My mother's jewelry box, I always call a graveyard of like broken jewelry because she doesn't take care of it. At least I've got Ziploc bags. Okay. Okay, so here, look at this. This is where well, I mean, they're all incredibly versatile, but this is where you're going to focus the majority of your necklaces, of your bracelets. They don't necessarily need to hang, and they're tarnish resistant.
Which is fantastic. It's built in, guys.
So if you have, look at this. This is the perfect picture. So if you have lots of sterling silver, I mean, that 0.925 is really the hallmark of quality with sterling silver. But one thing we can guarantee, it's going to tarnish. That's why I say having great jewelry means very little if you don't have a beautiful place to house them. Okay.
Just want to give an update because Angela, my producer, just told me, if you guys want the black set of 3, and it's a black interior, so your jewelry will look like it'll pop so well.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
only 800 left in the black, and we just got them back in. These things sell out, and they sell out, and they sell out, and they sell out, and all the time when Colleen can do them. We just got them back, so if you want the black, just let's put the pink ring in there if you don't mind.
Ooh,
look
absolutely.
how it'll pop. All your jewelry, the contrast between the black and your jewelry will be amazing.
Everything is perfectly obvious. I remember the first time I saw these, Colleen was, she was showcasing them. I was like, are they free? Is this a free gift with purchase of a jewelry item? Because they were just flying out the door. But you understand the value that they offer in being able to protect your jewelry, but also house your jewelry in one place so that when you're ready, when you're scrambling to get out of the house and you need to find that perfect accessory that completes your look, it's all housed here for you.
But you're totally right. And look, I want to show you too, there's enough of the lip that don't worry, even though that stone has a really high stone in the center,
Correct.
it's not touching the top of that. So you have
Correct.
enough lip here and enough depth. The other thing I totally love is the clear top, because if I can't see it, I won't wear it. So I love the clear top because I want to just look down and I want to see what I have.
I want that one.
I want to go with that one today. All right, so here's the second one in this series. So we pop
Yes.
this one open. So now you can start holding your rings, some earrings, some bigger, chunkier pieces.
Absolutely. If you've got like choker style necklaces, if you've got collar style necklaces, I imagine that goes so perfectly right there, almost like a perfect piece of artwork. All of your rings, I am definitely a ring guy. I'm a ring and bracelet guy. I call it the wardrobe for your wrist. And when I first started in this industry, someone told me, they said, you know why we sell rings, you know, more than any other piece of jewelry? Well, because everyone's got 10 fingers. There's more space to hold. So quite simple, right? They're like, it's more simple
Oh, good point.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought
more
about that.
fingers for more rings.
Well, I just
But
wanted to
look,
show you this real
earrings.
quick. Yeah, if you have post earrings and they're just all
Yes.
over the place, you can never find them. Posts work great, and the only reason I'm popping these on here is because these are genuine diamonds, and yes, they're coming up next hour, and yes, they're on sale. You are not going to believe the price on these.
Correct.
And these are, look how beautiful these button earrings are. They're big and they're showy. I need the clear ones really bad.
I'm
I should've ordered
I'm
those,
really digging the
daggone it.
champagne. The color of the
pretty?
champagne is great. And it's so beautiful within this beige as well.
Really
Like
pops, doesn't
I
it?
love this color because it, like you said, it's very rich. There's almost this peach undertone to it. So yes, all of your rings, all of your earrings, all of your bracelets, your chokers, your necklaces. I mean, every single jewelry item you have now has a home with this box. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter what brand it is, it doesn't matter what material it is. And then we move on to the third option. And again, all three come in a set. It's a 3-piece jewelry box set. All three are coming home to you. And you know what? If you don't have enough jewelry to fix it,
We'll
have
help
a
you
whole
out.
nother hour.
We will, girl, we will help you out.
We have a
Now,
whole
this
nother
is
hour.
my favorite. Okay, I've
Yep.
been here for 19 years. I was at QVC for 6 years or so, right?
Yep.
I've done jewelry shows for 100 years, right?
Yeah.
I have a ton of jewelry, and I love rings
Yes.
so much. I
Yes.
have this one absolutely jam-packed. It's only because I've been doing this for over 2 decades, guys, right? I mean, if you're selling this stuff, you're buying this stuff, okay? And I love this one so much because all of my rings are in order. And like when I go to get dressed, it's so easy, as you said a moment
Yes.
ago. I look at my outfit, I open it up, I look right down in there, and I say, whoop, there's my turquoise ring.
And it's true. I love it because you can sort it maybe by brand. You can sort it by metal type. You can sort it by gemstone type. You can sort it by size. You can
Yep.
sort it by where you want to wear it.
You know what I do? It's like I have a ton of band rings I love to stack
Yeah.
around my other rings. So I put all my band rings in a row. So if I'm wearing a big ring and then I want to stack, or I want to stack a bunch of bands
Yeah.
together, I make sure all of my bands are all in one section. So that's really funny how you talked about organizing it.
I love that. Well, I'm a little bit OCD, so I'm all
a
about
hair.
I'm all about organization, and I do actually have a proper jewelry stand. I just don't. It's just it does not have the tarnish resistant properties that these boxes have.
Plus, I got to tell
that's
you,
the
when you
difference.
put on, because watches would be great in this
Oh,
one.
watches,
If you, I don't know
yes.
if you have a lot of watches.
Yeah.
But even if you have a guy in your life and he's got a few jewelry pieces, yes, you could give one of these up to the guy and put the watches in there. His wallet could be in here. You know where guys just want to throw their stuff, like their
Absolutely.
keys on the
Yes.
dresser?
That's such a
This
good
would be
point.
a great one for the guys.
For me, it's going to be keys, chapstick, wallet.
All the stuff you got in your pockets.
Right.
You can even put
Watches
your
is-
cell phone in
this is
here.
perfect-
You can actually
perfect for
dump your
watches.
cell phone in there.
Absolutely.
You know what she should do? She should put a hole back here eventually and get it so that the plug, you could plug in a watch or your phone and put it in the middle one.
Oh, I thought you were going to say wrap it around him so he stopped losing stuff. I'm just sick of you losing your stuff all the time.
If she just added a little hole, wouldn't that be smart?
No, that would be
And then
very
you could
smart.
shut it and all this stuff would be
And then
organized
this
for
is
the
like
guy
your
in your
desktop,
life.
your desktop organizer. It's got all of your
Yes.
essentials in it.
Colleen,
and
I get a
then-
percentage of sales on that idea, just because I know you're going to eventually do that. All right, so here you go. We have all 3 choices, but we're only down. I had 6 colors on my list. We do not have 6 colors.
These
We have
fly.
the beautiful turquoise. This is the, I think we're calling taupe. Oh, beige, excuse me,
Beige.
this is beige, and then this is gonna be your beautiful classic black. I really wouldn't get too worked up on which color, but this is the jewelry store-ish kind of turquoise, and I just want you to see how pretty all of these are. And they're just so elegant. And the clear top makes me happy because you don't have to dig to figure out
Yeah, you can
stuff.
see exactly what's in there. You can reach for and grab whatever you need whenever it is that you need it. And I love that it's a set of 3, so it quite literally fits everything in your jewelry collection. And you know what? If it doesn't, get a second box. Get a second set of boxes. This is a set of 3. And I know that that's actually incredibly popular. That's part of why these go so fast, is because the more you collect jewelry and the more you care and protect your jewelry, the more boxes you need to house and store your jewelry.
Well, and you know what makes me really, really sad is when you have a ton of jewelry and you don't wear 3/4 of it because you can't find it, or you're digging through a box, like a shoe box, just all tossed in there. And then it's all tangled. And that's when you're breaking pieces, and so you're wearing the same hoops and the same 3 rings that you wear every day, simply because you've got shoe boxes full of jewelry you're not enjoying. And when you get these, and again, is it a $19 item? No. But remember, they've got the tarnish, anti-tarnish built into them permanently. And what's lovely about it is you'll now take all that jewelry you spent all that money on, and you'll wear it, and you'll love it, and you'll see it.
Yes. And you know, the other thing I want to mention quickly is the incredible velvety suede-like finish inside the box. Not only do you have that anti-tarnish, built in, but this is not going to scratch your jewelry. That's so important, especially if you have gold. This is so soft and lush and luxurious. You can feel comfortable putting your watch faces dial down here, your quality jewelry here, your gold jewelry. It's really going to look after your jewelry for you.
Even softer stones, because not all stones are the same hardness. All right, so here's the story. The black is almost completely sold out. I do need to steal that ring back.
Oh, I'll allow it.
Not that I don't trust you, but
I'll allow it. I love this ring. You know I love this ring.
I know.
That's good.
It's so pretty. Anyway, so we have 3 colors left, and you do get a set of 3. We'll keep these available to you, of course, until they're sold out. But if you do want the black, which I think is incredibly elegant and rich, I would go for that early. Also, I think this is awesome. If you've got a guy who's got jewelry, you don't give them all 3, just give them 1. Be very kind and give them 1. And I think that would be a smart way to, like, even in the hallway when he comes in, instead of having just a basket full of junk tossed down, he can put his keys and all that stuff in there. All right, we're gonna talk about my necklace. Oh, let's do indeed. All right, that's the extender right there, but let me turn it around so you can see the rest of it. Oh, what a clever segue. This is all opal, okay? So remember, our today's special is opal, right? This is a complete tennis necklace in opal. Haven't seen that, have you, right? This is 18 inches long. It does come with the extender on the back, and it's glorious. We've taken $200 off tonight. I have about now less than 2 dozen remaining. So if you're an opal girl, you love something that has a ton of fire, lots of color. These are exquisite quality opals. Just want to give you a quick update on that. Anything else, Angela? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to show you one more necklace before we wrap up this hour. And I know we're really busy at this point. And the gals who have joined us tonight, of course, are now wearing it. And this is called the Station Layering Necklace. Now, tonight, it's the lowest price we have ever offered. We're $42 off. We have London Blue Topaz. Gosh, I love this. Pink Tourmaline and Tanzanite. Oh, my gosh, Lamar. It started out as $92.95. Great price.
Yes.
$49.98. Now here's where we stop the whole show. If you have a younger gal in your life, maybe she doesn't wear the big opals like I love or the big jewelry that I love, yada, yada, yada. You need to give her a fabulous gift, and you want to give her genuine gemstones and all precious metal. Go for this 100%.
Wait, I just saw, I'm sorry, was I not paying attention by the sale price?
I thought I honestly thought I'd get a bigger reaction when I said it. Lamar's just like, that's nice. It's such a good deal.
I was focused on the gemstones. I swear I was focused on the gemstones. And I just looked at the price.
He's like,
that's a real, you cannot cheat live television.
You know what? You know what that price is for? Dumb jewelry that's costumed with fake stones in it.
Absolutely.
That's what that price is for.
And the fact that this is the real deal.
Cute.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I mean, come on, the London Blue Topaz alone. The London Blue Topaz alone, one of the most sought after, one of the most rare, and also one of the most beloved varieties of topaz that exists in the world. But you can't go wrong. You know what I say? Now that it's on sale, all 3, I mean, look at how beautiful they drape on this neck.
Yes.
Look at how beautifully they drape on this neck. That's
Wait,
incredible.
you ready for this? I'm going to blow you away a little bit more. You ready?
Okay, I'm
the
not ready.
pink tourmaline. He's totally not ready. The pink tourmaline, which we have, the pink tourmaline, which is going to be right there with rose gold, which is really cool, and sterling silver. The pink tourmaline is almost 2 carats of pink tourmaline.
That
okay,
is
listen to this.
huge.
The London blue topaz is 2.34 carats. The tanzanite is 2.16 carats. And we've sold out of the multicolor, right? I don't have the multicolor. I have London blue topaz, pink tourmaline, and tanzanite. So that's a lot of carat weight. Here's the other thing I really like about it is in the summertime, I love me some big jewelry, I like showy stuff, what have you. In this kind of heat, and during the day when I'm running around going to errands, I always want a little something on. This is that perfect little something necklace.
It absolutely is, because it has that pop of color. It's petite, but it's also incredibly sophisticated.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you still have that huge gem presence. And then look at these links. You have almost like these mini paperclip links, which are just so cute and so special. This is, I always say, this is the link and the look of the season. I love it. And now we've combined it here with these gorgeous gemstones, and you can layer them, please. This is a no-brainer for me.
And here's the other neat thing about the way they've set the stones is no matter, have you ever worn a necklace and when it flips over, you see the backside of it drives you crazy? It doesn't matter. These are all set in an open work design. And so if it flips, if it tossed, if it turns around when you're wearing it, this is an easy one. This is the one that you put on, you don't even take off if you don't want to. I mean, if you just don't wear big jewelry, you don't change your jewelry often, but you want that sparkle of genuine gemstones.
That's right.
Just go for it, you guys. All right, that's super limited. It has never been a better price than what you're seeing right now. So here's your chance to grab it. With that 5 flex, it's $10 to get it home.